What's up, guys? This is going to be a quick video. Some of you guys asked about this Rubicon RN1.5000D. You know, it has two power inputs, and some of you guys were confused because I guess the owner's manual is not too clear on if you have to use them or why they're there. So I just wanted to show you guys, because I did the full amp dyno video on this amp already, but some of you were saying that it would put out more power, or it's not putting out the big numbers because on the dyno I didn't run two inputs. But the reason I didn't is because off camera we tested it and it really made no difference. So during the dyno we just hooked up one. But I wanted to show you guys what it does with only one hooked up or both of the inputs hooked up, just to kind of help clear up any confusion. Because I mean, I'll admit there's two inputs there, so a lot of people think, you know, you have to use both. And if you were going to run 8 gauge, then yeah, you know, you'd obviously want to run both, because this amp should, you know, have at least 4 gauge. But if you're running good 4 gauge or 1/0, I mean, you just need to use one of those inputs. But anyway, we'll do the dyno and run the numbers, and I'm just going to do the 1 ohm test since I already did the full, you know, amp dyno review on this. So hang tight. Alright, here we go with only one input used. 1 ohms. So it got 1802 watts. Okay, and here's with both power inputs being used. 1 ohm test. So as you can see, it kind of stopped at 1801, but it ended up at 1819 with both power input blocks being used. So it doesn't, obviously, as you can see, it doesn't really make a difference as long as you use the right size wire. Now if you only had 8 gauge, then sure, you'd want to use both of those. But if you're depending on how long your run is and what kind of wire you're using, you know, I think if you use one of those inputs, as you can see, the power doesn't change. So it definitely, you don't have to use both of those inputs like some people were confused about, because if that was the case, then it wouldn't be putting out basically the same power. And you got to keep in mind too, if you dyno an amp 20 times, the numbers are going to vary a tiny bit. So most likely that extra 10 watts or whatever is just, like I said, if I dyno this amp 20 times, it's going to vary 10 or 20 watts either way, just, you know, as the amp heats up or cools down. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that helped clear up any confusion about if you have to use the dual inputs or what they're for. So if you guys appreciate the video, please like and subscribe. I hope this was helpful, and until next time, thanks so much.